Welcome to Vast Infoverse, the space for thinkers, doers, and self-growers. Every week, we bring clarity, habits, and life tools that help you evolve one intentional choice at a time. This isn't just content, it's your personal growth launchpad. Let's begin. Let's face it, life gets noisy, and when everything feels urgent, nothing really gets done. That's where time blocking comes in. Time blocking is more than just a productivity hack. It's a way of reclaiming your time so you can focus on what truly matters to you. Whether it's learning new skills, improving your health, or building the life you've been dreaming about, this method gives you structure with room for flexibility. Think of it like designing your day with intention instead of defaulting to chaos. Studies show that people who plan their time with intention are significantly more likely to meet their goals, feel in control, and experience less stress. We're going to walk through how this tool can rewire your focus, help you own your mornings, build habits that last, and protect your energy in a distracted world. If you're ready to stop reacting and start leading your day, this is where it begins. Our brains weren't built to bounce between tabs, notifications, and endless to-do lists. Every time we shift our attention, it takes real mental energy to refocus. Time blocking helps by training your brain to enter a state of deep focus more quickly. When you commit to one task during a specific time window, your brain starts learning to shut out distractions and stay present. This single-tasking approach strengthens your mental stamina and builds what researchers call attentional control. Real-world example, an entrepreneur who blocked 2 hours each morning for uninterrupted creative work found they completed their weekly workload in just 4 days. It wasn't magic. It was focus, protected by design. The more you practice honoring your time blocks, the more natural it becomes to slip into that flow state. That's when your work feels easier and your progress starts to accelerate. There's something powerful about starting the day on your own terms. When you time block your mornings, even just an hour, you build momentum that carries through the rest of the day. For example, setting a 7 o'clock to 8 a.m. block for journaling, movement, or reflection can boost your clarity, creativity, and confidence before the world's demands hit. Research shows that willpower is strongest in the morning, making it the perfect window for high-impact habits. A client of mine shifted from waking up and immediately checking email to blocking time for a simple morning ritual. Within 2 weeks, they felt calmer, more organized, and actually looked forward to their day. The goal isn't perfection, it's about progress and presence. By claiming your morning, you send a clear message to your brain and your calendar. You are the one in control. Enjoyed the video so far? If you have, hit the like and subscribe. It really supports the channel and lets me know you appreciate the content. Don't forget to check out the recommended reading in the description. Let's get back to it. If personal growth is a priority, it has to live in your schedule, not just your wish list. Time blocking allows you to carve out intentional space for learning, whether it's 30 minutes for an online course or an hour to explore something you're passionate about. When you schedule time to grow, it no longer gets pushed aside by so-called urgent tasks. One example is a young professional who blocked 2 evenings a week for skill development. Within 6 months, they leveled up their career and gained confidence. The key is consistency. You don't need to study for hours. Even short, focused sessions can create massive progress over time. This kind of dedicated learning trains your brain to stay curious and improves long-term adaptability. You're not just collecting knowledge, you're becoming the kind of person who chooses growth, on purpose, with purpose. Wellness doesn't just happen, it has to be protected. Just like a meeting with your boss or client, time blocking gives you permission to prioritize your mental and physical health without guilt. Whether it's setting aside 20 minutes for breath work, a midday walk, or blocking off the evening for unplugged rest, your health deserves a home in your calendar. One busy parent blocked 6:30 to 7 a.m. for yoga and silence before the house woke up. That half hour shifted their entire day. Studies show that people who prioritize self-care through structured time experience better emotional regulation and resilience. Remember, energy drives execution. When you feel well, you perform better in every part of life. So give yourself that space and treat those blocks like sacred appointments with your best self. Multitasking sounds productive, but it's actually a trap. Neuroscience confirms that switching between tasks reduces efficiency and increases errors. Time blocking replaces the chaos of multitasking with the calm of monotasking, doing one thing with your full attention. A graphic designer struggling with burnout tried switching to focused 90-minute blocks for creative work, followed by a 15-minute break. Not only did their output improve, but they also felt less drained at the end of the day. The brain isn't meant to juggle priorities like a machine. It thrives in focus, rhythm, and intentional transitions. So instead of checking emails while on a call or editing a file while eating lunch, give each block its own purpose. That's how you get more done and feel better doing it. Think of your week like a puzzle. Time blocking lets you decide where the key pieces go before anyone else fills the board. A weekly template is a consistent structure where similar tasks are grouped by type and energy level. For example, using Monday mornings for planning, afternoons for meetings, and reserving Wednesday mornings for creative deep work. This kind of template reduces decision fatigue and builds rhythm into your routine. A marketing consultant who mapped out a recurring weekly flow found they saved hours just by reducing mental clutter. The power here is in predictability. When you know what's coming, your brain relaxes, your anxiety lowers, and your focus sharpens. It doesn't have to be rigid, just intentional. The more aligned your time blocks are with your energy patterns, the smoother your week becomes. Procrastination isn't laziness. It's often overwhelm, perfectionism, or fear dressed up as delay. Micro-blocking helps by shrinking big tasks into small, manageable chunks. Instead of right presentation, the block becomes outline slide 1 from 9 o'clock to 9:30. One college student broke down a massive research project into 15-minute micro-blocks and went from stuck to steady progress in 2 days. The secret lies in starting small enough that your brain doesn't resist. Short-timed blocks reduce the pressure and increase the likelihood of momentum. And once you start, it's easier to keep going. You're not just beating procrastination, you're building trust with yourself. That's what leads to real lasting change. Not all distractions are digital. Some are internal, like doubt, and some are external, like noisy environments or constant interruptions. Time blocking helps you set boundaries around your focus. For example, a remote worker blocked 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock each day as deep work time, turned off notifications, and placed a sign near their desk. Within a week, their creative output doubled. The brain needs quiet to think deeply and energy to sustain that depth. Protecting your time also means protecting your attention and peace of mind. Whether it's noise-canceling headphones, DND settings, or asking for space during certain hours, these are not indulgences. They are investments. Guarding your energy is how you do meaningful work without burning out. Life doesn't always go according to plan. Meetings run long, kids get sick, moods shift. The beauty of time blocking is that it creates a stable framework, even when things feel unstable. Instead of abandoning your entire day when one thing goes off track, you adjust within the structure. A project manager I worked with used a 3-block fallback system: must do, nice to do, and bonus time. That way, even on chaotic days, progress still happened. Clarity comes not from perfection, but from preparedness. When your day has an outline, you know where to restart. You stop reacting and start responding. And that shift, it builds confidence. It shows you that no matter how messy life gets, you've got a plan that can bend without breaking. Your calendar should reflect your values, including joy. Time blocking gives you space not just for productivity, but for play. A creative who had burned out from constant deadlines began blocking Saturday mornings for painting just for fun. That time became sacred, refueling their spirit and even improving their work performance. Passion projects aren't distractions. They are reminders of who you are beyond your responsibilities. Whether it's hiking, cooking, building, or dancing, giving yourself time for joy isn't selfish, it's strategic. It reminds you that life is more than tasks. You're not just building a schedule, you're building a life you love waking up to. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Time blocking works best when you start small and build momentum. Begin with 1 or 2 focused blocks per day, even if they're only 30 minutes. Use those blocks to take care of what matters most: your health, your growth, or your peace of mind. Over time, these intentional blocks form a new rhythm that supports the life you're creating. It's not about rigid control, it's about freedom through structure. Every time you honor your time, you strengthen your self-trust. And that is the foundation of every good habit, every bold decision, and every breakthrough that lies ahead. You're in control. So what's the first block you're claiming today? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.